Okay. Let's see. Probably should start the music. There we go. Or the ocean sounds. Welcome. Hopefully you'll skip through this ad, hopefully. Maybe not. Maybe we're good. I don't know. It seems to be whatever it wants. Alright. Welcome. Yep, I'm doing good. Hopefully everything's good on your guys' end. Let me see how you guys are doing. Welcome, Milk Mirror. That actually read your name. Awesome. And Ice Swimmer and Judd. Welcome. Anyone else who's lurking or so forth, welcome. How's everything? Had to update a bunch of things. Had to like update OBS, and then like Sammy broke and I had to like fix that. So I think Sammy works now. So we'll see. I guess I can try once we get in here. Actually, if I do a scene transition, then I'll know. I'll be able to figure that out. Yeah. Yep, it'll be obvious once we get in here. It'll be the screen. Yeah, exactly, Judd. That will be using GPT. Let's see. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I'm just making double sure on everything before we get too far. So I think we should be good. I think this will be it, so. Let's click that. Alrighty. You're welcome. Welcome to go. What? You ready? I'm welcoming and ready to go. So let's do this. Okie dokie. So if I do this, boop. Yep, we are connected then. I'll start this music and hopefully it won't be abhorrently loud. It's loud in my ears, but let's see. Let me know if the music's too loud or not. Welcome, hi. We are taking a slight detour. Well, I guess I can wave. Hello. Slight detour from Paper Mario, where if you've been not following along with that story, we just finished chapter 2, and I said way before that, even when the game didn't even come out yet, I was like, yeah, I'll probably do the schedule where I would beat a chapter and then do something else for in the meantime. Like after a chapter finishes, I'd be like, okay, let's do something else. So this is the something else that we're doing, where we're gonna do who knows what in between. Might be 1 week, might be 2 weeks between chapters, but just wanted to space them out so it's not just 20 weeks as a giant block, you know, to space it out, and people who don't want Paper Mario can enjoy this. So hi. So but yeah, I won't be forgetting, we will beat Paper Mario all the way through. Fingers crossed with that. So we will be completing Paper Mario at some point, but we're just taking a little break here and there to work on random other stuff and maybe some holiday stuff in between. It's not to in the summer, but So but yeah, so today I'd like to do a ask ChatGPT to give me a character description of a pony, and then I'll use Toon Boom to then make the pony, and then redesign this Derpy template that I have, and then make the character, make the design, make the pose, and maybe add a background. We'll see. Guess we'll figure out how long each one of these takes or not. So you guys can play along too, I guess. You can see whether or not you can see how creative GPT is, and then be like, oh, that's not as creative as what I was thinking. So maybe you guys can make your own or something. Or you can give me ideas too or something. We could have a human versus AI kind of competition, maybe. Probably also preference a lot of this too. Let's see. Try the theme song. Whoa! Maybe some lyrics? So I don't think I can write songs exactly. There's ones that do AI making songs, and I think I tried that. But I should preface a lot of this that AI is love it or hate it. We'll see if it's a long-term fad, but it's definitely leaning towards we might be integrating it into too many things that might be inseparable in the future. So, it's fun to play and dink around with it. You get some interesting answers from it. I tried the how many R's are in strawberry. Just try and think right now, how many R's are in the word strawberry? You can probably see with the closed captions, but you can count those out. And I asked it, and it was like, there are 2 R's in strawberry. So, and then I was like, oh, explain that. And it was like, as you can see, there are 3 R's in strawberry. And it's like, ooh. So, I never trust this, ever. Anything actual factual is like, I take it with a grain of salt. I mean, it even says it can make mistakes at the bottom here. So, it's never gonna be 100% accurate. It's good. I think I also answered like a riddle of like, if an orchestra of 10 players are playing a song and a song takes 3 minutes, what happens when an orchestra of 20 players played a song? How long will it take? I think a couple months ago, it was like, oh, well, because there's more players, that means that the song can be played faster. And I just asked it like yesterday, and it was like, the speed of music does not correlate with how many players there are. And I was like, whoa, okay. So it got better with that, but it's like, it still messed up on the strawberry thing. So yeah, don't take this as gospel or anything like that. Let's see though. Can you do emoji for theme song? Do you think it'll just like spit it out? It wrote a verse. Okay, it gave me lyrics. Okay. Chorus, a verse, a bridge, another chorus, and a verse, and then outro. The heart was in the way. Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah, let's just start up with that then, I guess. Hi. Can you... Oh, I forgot to set that up. Hang on. I have my keyboard shortcuts on Sammy to do that. Let's disable that for a bit. That'll work better. Can you please? It's good to be nice to AI. Send the MOP. Should I spell it out or just do FIM? Theme song. This is gonna be fun to spell out. Let's see how that works. Hey, yeah, we got it. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh, it violated our terms of use. Apparently. That was quick. Oh boy. Yeah, we cut to the chase at the end with the end screen. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Did I get it wrong? Please tell us by giving us a response and thumbs down. Yeah. What even is this? Oh, change model. Oh, I guess I'm using a free plan. Probably should use mini. I can't sing. Oh wait. Oh, mini works. What the what? Probably should zoom out a little. There we go. I can't sing, but I can definitely share the lyrics with you. Pony, 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 pony. Friendship never gets boring, so my love pony, and you know the magic's in the air. Pony, pony, making new friends is so much. What is this? Making new friends is so much fun. My little pony, each day is a great adventure. My little pony, friendship is magic for everyone. That's, well, it's close. Huh. So I guess I didn't get it when it was on the more, quote, superior model. And it was like, oh, can't do that because that's copyrighted. And it's like, well, what? And so then I brought it back to like this mini version that has less information basically in it. Or it wants to be faster or something. So I was able to figure it out, but it's like gave a wrong answer anyway. I never really have that great success with this, so yeah. Yeah, I did good first time. Yeah, I can go back. Pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Pony. Until you will share this magic with me. Bit of adventure in terms of. Yeah, it almost did it. Yeah, this one was correct, but then it ran into like something went wrong. Huh. Anyway, okay. What are we doing today? Is okay. And okay. Guess I could just say make a new little character. You can see how well I spell. Typing is so much fun. Okay. Make a new little pony character and describe its characteristics. I can't spell to save my life. Okay. Maybe I should kind of just breathe. Describe its physical features and what I want. Physical features, pony race. Well, actually, layering it down to pony race will hopefully get me down to just, Earth, Unicorn, and Pegasus. Because I could just write that in. Earth, Unicorn. So once I set this up, then I could do it like with the other one and just like add multiple, versions of it. So it's good to make sure that this one's as accurate as possible as I can. And Pegasus. Pegasus isn't actually a word, but whatever. It'll never be right. It has to be like capital or something. Features, pony race, and put it into a scene. Describe. Describe its pose and background setting. Okay. That's not quite a question now, is it? Okay. Make a new opponent character and describe its characteristics. Describe its physical features. For unicorn purposes and put it into a scene. Describe its pose and background setting. We'll see if this works. I could probably edit it later on. Yeah. Okay, we got Starlight Breeze. We already got a name. Alright. Characteristics, pony race, Pegasus. Pale Lavender. Long flame man, tan ingredients. Turquoise. Ooh, turquoise and white. Adorned with small silver starlight sparkles. Oh! Large, bright emerald grain of long eyelashes. Key marks a swirling breeze with twinkling stars and crimson moon. Okay. We already got a person out. I mean, look at all this. Whoa, we got a bunch. All right. It's kind of nice. It's possible to explore the skies and discover new constellations. Oh, she is known for her soothing voice and ability to create gentle breezes that bring comfort to those around her. Oh, she's deeply connected with the night sky and often helps her friends not forget about the stars. Praise briefly on the edge of a cloud. How about Cressura? Okay. Her wings are slightly spread. Okay. Catching a softened light that illuminates the night sky. She has a serene expression on her face. Her emerald eyes sparkling with curiosity. Okay, this might be a little bit too much. Replanted. Her mane and tail flow elegantly in a gentle breeze. Okay, she has conjoined. Okay. Creating best breed dance of colors. Her wings are half extended. Interesting. Wonder why I wanted to do like that. Ready to take flight at any moment. Breathtaking night sky filled with twinkling stars and a glowing full moon. Ooh, okay. Stars form intricate patterns, some of which seem to shimmer and shift as if alive. Below the cloud, the landscape of Cressura is bathed in sun. Okay. Yeah, I could do that. So what we're gonna do is take this and then I'll try and create it. So I'm not going to use image AI stuff. I'm going to take this just as a prompt and then recreate it. This is a lot, so I might have to go back and forth a lot. I think what I can do is make a notepad. I can take this notepad and then literally try and... I think there's actually a copy button at the bottom. Yeah. I can copy this, notepad, paste, and go, whoa. And then I can take this with me, put it over here, and then work from that. Okay. So now I can be in here, and I can... Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. But it's actually pretty coherent for actually what it is, you know? So... I'll take this Derpy and make her like my base, and then we'll use this one. I made 2 of them. And then we'll start with her. Ooh, I know. Okay, we're let's expand the lore already. All good. Okay. So everybody's gonna be Luna's sister. Ooh, yeah, we can make a story. We could even make this like a whole animated GIF or something. I don't know. It had some nice flowing mane details and stuff. So definitely do that. Her name is Starlight Breeze. So these are just to put a new peg, then trying to rename it twice. Okay. So I got this. I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of stuff to make this work now. Derpy is going to be our mannequin, basically, and we're going to color override, just because it's easier, because I'm going to be making a whole bunch of these. Let's see, it should. Hopefully, we'll see the result of this. Oopsie. What I'm going to do is... So now I'm in Toon Boom Harmony, which is my animation suite. And I can take... put these into my individual color overrides by putting them into this box. Load them in. And so now I can take anything I want from here. It'll make sense somewhat because I'm using the same... Because there's too many to like edit each of these, because these are individual parts. I have to like color each of these, and sometimes like the mouth has a whole bunch of inside pictures. Like there's gonna be wing flaps and legs and stuff, and it's just like a little bit too much, and I have to do like the front view as well. So this is just a little easier way to go about it. What I'm gonna do is, good thing she is a Pegasus, so we'll go with that. Coat color pale lavender. Coat color. I'm gonna figure out what a lavender. Lavender is purpley pale. That's just pink. I feel it's more purple. It's maybe close to maybe around here. What do you think? That's just purple. I want it to be more blue, maybe. That can work. And then take this color and bring it down. Okay. We had the eyes. Eyes were emerald. I remember that. It's interesting that it didn't just say green. It was like sparkling emerald. Get a nice deep green there. Don't worry about all the little dots. They'll be not rendered. They'll look like this at the end. See, I'm able to just do that, and then I don't have to touch like 50 different elements and like nested elements inside too. So makes that easy. Okay, I think that's it. And we had eyelashes, long eyelashes. I guess we can edit that. I think we're gonna do this view. That's my top view. So we can go in and edit this. I think I want to duplicate it just for fun. Oh yeah, I also got all of this extra junk going on. Just so I can set this up. So I think it said, let's see. Large, bright emerald green with long eyelashes. So I'll edit these guys. Let's see which layer they're in. So I guess we can just kind of go, whoop, it's long. Just kind of extended there, I guess. I think I want to get rid of a couple of pops. Let's make these a little easier to manage. Is that pretty? And then got the other one. Take this one. Do the same thing. And I'm just extending it. Okay. So now we got that. I think these were a little off. Very distracting, so I had her eyes be a little offset. Okay. Pexis, good. Pelometer, check. We got a cutie mark and we got mane and tail. Okay, cool. Long flowing mane and tail with gradient. I guess I can show this so you guys can read too. Oh, there you go. Long flowing mane and tail with gradient shades of turquoise and white. Gradient shades. I wonder how you figure that. You guys understand what that means? Adorned with small silver star-like sparkles. I feel like they're silver. And then if it's white. We got silver stars on white. Might not work. Long flowing. I'm thinking like it could be a Fluttershy or a Luna kind of style. Don't really know what her age is. I don't think that's exactly in here. Deeply connected with the night sky. Yeah, I can see where the new Luna comes in. I guess we could do something similar to a Luna then. Helps your friends navigate with the stars. Okay. She has a serene expression on her face. Maybe she's kind of half closed eyes or something. Maybe just kind of calm. Remember eyes sparkling with curiosity as she gazes at the constellations above. Constellations, okay. Just one up. Mane and tail flow elegantly. Okay. In a gentle breeze, she has conjoined. Interesting. Creating a mesmerizing dance of colors. I'm not sure how to do that. Wings, okay. Hands because there's things to shimmer as if alive below the cloud. Okay, making sure. Okay. This is almost just like doing a commission at this point. I mean, this is okay. Swirling breeze with twinkling stars and a crescent moon. What's a swirling breeze look like? Twinkling stars and crescent moon. That's just Luna. This is just Luna, but some kid's version of her. Interesting. Ah. Okay. Let's do whatever that means. So what I'm gonna have to do is make her not derpy. Usually I just kind of take these out and then go into hair here and we adjust this. I'm just gonna double check to see if my derpy is still. Yeah, okay. We still got derpy, so we're good. Just want to make sure on that. Ooh. Let's get rid of that. Just gonna undo a little bit here until that happens. Okay. Cause sometimes you get too far into it and then like, especially I had like a commission yesterday where Flash, which is a different animation software, was like, hey, I know you just spent a while drawing that, but you also tried deleting on a different layer. So I had like, I was making a character and then like, I was drawing like an ear, let's say, and then I got a really good ear and then like I hit it so I could just focus on the hair. So I was like isolated and only looking at the hair. And then I deleted some parts out of the hair and then I came back and like looked at the full image and like looked at the ear and the ear was like discolored and gone and glitched. And I was like, huh, great. So hopefully, I'm just getting scared of stuff like that happening. Okay. So I made a new version of the hair. Should be bald, but we will survive. I think I want to do it on this folder. I'm just going to make a sketch and then I'll finalize it with the right colors. So what does Luna's hair look like? It's kind of more... So we can do something like that, but I wonder if we can get more creative in a sense than this. We'll have the gradients of some sort. So whatever the gradient can just be like a, you know, upward gradient kind of thing. And then just a whole bunch of little sparkles or something. Maybe it could be... I haven't seen a gradient this way before. Or it could be turquoise here and then white on this side. That could work. Yeah, that could be interesting. Any way to do flowing than just this. It could also be flowing in the back too or something. Luna and Celeste's hair just gotta go like this. Where like their back hair is just kind of like this kind of shape. So I'm wondering if we can also kind of extend it into just something like more extending like that, and then have her other tail kind of go like that too. Probably more in detail than just that, but not gonna work. I think I want to try this again. Maybe it can be good brush. Kind of go more like that. Needs to be the same shape. Something like that. Something like that. Just trying to feel out what kind of style I want. Okay. I think that can work, and then maybe have some on above. Can't really see it. Oh, okay. I think this is supposed to be on top of this hair, and then I'll need like a back hair. So I'll have a this kind of shape like this, and then just kind of just kind of cover that part, and then have that two of them kind of match, and then add silver sparkles into the white hair. I wonder if I should make this a little larger. So actually, I think for the piece that I'm making on this part is only going to be this section. And then I'll just have to use this as my guide for the other section pieces. So, okay. Make a new color. Good thing I don't use outlines, but we'll just go with green for now and then use my pencil tool and see what I want. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Something here. Okay. Probably should have drawn this on a separate layer, sub-layer. It gets confusing. Now I want this on here. I go up. Wasn't looking. Ugh. Yeah, as I said, like I was using Flash last night, so I'm hopefully gonna be very happy that I'm not using that today. I have some grievances I've explained in the past of how much you don't know how bad you have it until you get something better, and it's like, oh, what have I been living with? You know? It's like, oh, things in life can be better? Oh my god. What have I been dealing with? Let's actually use this as my gradient, and we'll do turquoise. Turquoise is a dark green blue to white. Ew, look at that. This is the only thing that's like, oh no. You sure about that? Oh no. It's kind of like, ugh. Doesn't deal with color harmony. Doesn't know what way to do color theory. I want to get rid of an ear. Ear front, ear this one. Usually that breaks things. Actually, yes, that was the wrong one. To get rid of this one. Anyway, let's this one is, oh, that one is it. Let's remove this. There we go. I feel like it's still weird. Just touching too many things here. Should be this. See, it's still being masked by something. Let's get rid of that. There we go. We'll just focus on this side 3/4 view for a while, so we're good. Okay. Beep. Beep. I'm gonna move these down a little. Okay. And we'll have to like color match to make sure that the rest of this works, which you can probably actually tell from now. If I just extend this out, let's be about the size of it. Okay. So that's the front part. Let's do a new hair. Actually, I could use this hat back piece, and then we just change it into this, maybe, or make a new one and then draw on the side of here. Okay. Kind of just going across the points, the extreme parts of these angles here. So I can extend this out. Yeah, I want to avoid just making these kind of S shapes with my nodes here. Ah, welcome. So I had a ChatGPT. I'll just bring it up to speed there. I typed into ChatGPT to give me a new pony character and describe it. So now we got Starlight Breeze. And so I'm just kind of going through and making sure that all of this makes sense. So I'm just going through and making this character here. So making her nice turquoise and white gradient hair. So we'll see how this turns out. I'm kind of suspicious whether or not this is a good idea. Also, I think I put my vector points in all the wrong spots. Yeah, this is This is a little painful. Okay. Yeah, because this is... bleh. That matches. Okay. Problem is that it looks like the hair is in front. Let's take that and go whoop. I just pushed it back in the Z space. Welcome, Colt 0. I don't know if you saw my ChatGPT, where I took a very simple make a new character, and now we got Starlight Breeze, and so I'm making whatever this new character is. She's got a lot of descriptions, so I'm able to really work pretty good on her. Just taking my Derpy puppet and I'm using that to now make this. So I can go along. So in theory, I could be using any of the image AI stuff, but it's like, this is more fun. Probably want to see this anyway. I don't know if you would want to watch me go like, oh, put in the same prompts, names and stuff, tags that the description has. So I know how to do this. I'm doing it in conjunction, which is probably the right way to go about this. kind of artwork. What do you got? Said he was your cousin. Whoa, interesting. Huh. Yeah, I did go to a family reunion recently, so I'd imagine that's something might have happened. Well, glad to see you then. Not sure who you are though. That's okay. We'll leave it at that, right? Wink, haha. Otherwise this is looking weird so far. But yeah. We do fun stuff here. I usually do my main series I'm doing on streams is Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, playing through the remake now. So I'm just taking a break through that because I just beat a chapter, so I was like, oh, I can do these little chunks and work on it slower. So I am now doing pony art for fun with you guys. I'm going to do something a little different than I usually do by doing cross AI stuff. Let's see. Is that the one covered with a really long horn? Oh yeah, one of the pillars, like the old unicorn. Yeah. What if it's similar to that? I mean, she's doesn't have that backstory of the. This character is Starlight Breeze, and she likes the stars. Okay. So maybe Ace Tempest is my cousin? Is that what we're going for? Interesting. I'll have to dig into that. That'd be interesting. Thanks for letting me know there. Okay. So I'm gonna take the tail, make a new tail. I feel like I want to make the same kind of curvy, so I'll just add a couple more points in that direction. Let's see. Yeah, I did a slight disclaimer that's like, yeah, you probably should. I think I want to express that, you know, AI is going to be impossible to avoid eventually. So just kind of brace it now rather than try to fight it. I mean, it's going to be too hard eventually, so just gotta be okay with it. So I'm using it in not actually making AI art, essentially, but just kind of like, having a commission buddy, in a way. Where it's like, oh, I have a weird idea, can you make it for me? And it's like, oh, okay. Take it in like that instead. I've done a bunch of playing around with AI stuff, but it's like I want to say I never will use it for an actual production, I'll say. Using it just to say like, oh, I'll just make it for the character or background, or make a video with AI, or make a script or something. It's like, I don't want to do it with that, because I'm too, I want to say, talented in some sense, as like I've learned how to do all this. So I know what I'm doing here, so I just don't want to say like, oh yeah, don't worry, you can just use AI and it'll be fine. It's like, use it responsibly. Let's see. Writing fanfics, I'm trying to learn machine learning. Whoa. You know, I keep hearing machine learning, but I never actually know what exactly that entails. Same with like engineering. It's like, what does engineering mean? Like, it seems to change based on whatever you're working on, you know? But fanfics is fun. Fanfics, I feel like, is probably going to be the most susceptible to just being replaced by AI. Especially, I've tried to do a couple, and it's like, it's just as a fun experiment stuff, you know? Be like, huh, wonder if this works. And it's like, huh, it works. Works a little too well, you know what I mean? So, clean that up. See a little hole here. Let's fix that. So yeah. I mean, it's kind of like the same as having a big reference, or, you know, remember encyclopedia books? I'm thinking it's sort of like that, where it's just like, it's not really real information, but at least it's, oh, thank you. You get a little happy Derpy. She dance. Thank you. Look at her go. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's whatever I was saying for you. Encyclopedias is that it's not the true source, it's just kind of like a reference book. To be like, this is what a pear is. This is what a, name something. Pony. Is, it's just kind of just taking all these references and be like, oh yeah, might not be exactly right, or, you know, we had to have additions to it to like try and actually be correct, you know, later on if any of the science or math stuff, because that has ever-changing things. So it's kind of like that, where it's like, oh, you know, is it cheating in a way because you're not using 100% of your brain for the whole product? But it's also like, it's the same as using an encyclopedia or looking at Google Images or Pinterest or something. It's like, well, you don't. Like, I tried it like in the hardware store Weird Al music video to like draw a drill, and I think I drew a drill. I'm not gonna be able to figure this out, but I think the character hand was holding it, and then it was screwing a bolt here, and then I had to drill in some sort of fashion where like it was going in, but then like the handle was like going at a different angle or something, or like maybe the drill itself was going down, but it was like just so like anatomically wrong. That's like, oh, if only if I actually looked it up to actually see what a drill looked like. It was like that, yeah. Maybe we'd have to mess here. Where the drill was like this or something, and it was like a handle here, and then it was holding it, and it's like, that's not how drills look. So I was like, huh. If I actually looked it up or something, or actually researched it, I'd be like, oh, that's how, how it should look. So, Yeah. So references and all that are good, obviously within reason. If you just slap an AI video up, it'd be like, okay, maybe not do that. Definitely try and edit it in have some human work on it. Let's see. Welcome, Mike. Hello, hello. I feel like random has to be something that I do myself. I feel like, yeah, there's stuff like that where, like, if I do, like, image AI, it's like, ooh, if only her eye was slightly this way or something, and, oh, you know, because you get an image and it's like, it feels baked in, where it's like, that seems to be it, isn't it? Oh, welcome, Cookie. Oh, hi. Hi, ho. Good to see you. I can show this as we talk here. This is the output that the ChatGPT gave. I don't know if I can make it larger. I could probably make this large, but then this is huge. So you guys can read that. Let's see. I'll probably like it. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like AI should be used for less creative stuff and more just like, exactly like an encyclopedia. It's probably the best analogy. Where it's just like, oh, it's a research source for stuff. But definitely creative stuff is going to be hit or miss. We're definitely on the precipice of like getting, quote, realistic videos and such. But it's like, they never really quite hit their mark all the way there. It's like, ooh, they're so close to the finish line, but it's like, you just tripped right at the end. It's like, that's too bad. It's a fun toy at this point. It's like, oh, it's a little Fisher-Price version of machine learning or whatever, you know. It's like, oh, here's your little dinky, you know, play school version of making artworks and stuff, you know. It's like, oh, okay, here's something, little sandbox play around with, see what happens. And it's like, get gross monsters and things dissolving into each other and like nothing works. It's like, oh, okay. So far off of gaining anything, yeah, photorealistic and actually maintaining itself frame to frame. It still seemed to be the issue with videos, where they never seem to have 100% accuracy or, yeah, between frame to frame. It's like it doesn't understand what the last frame was. So it's like, oh, okay, I was just interpreting it this way, and then it's like recursively getting worse as it goes, where like it references the last frame and be like, I think I'm interpreting it this way, then the next frame is like, oh, that's a weird frame, I'll interpret it this. It's like game of telephone, where it's like each frame is like, you know, the sport lands on midnight, and it's like next person's like, the sport lands at midnight, next person and it's like just keeps going on, and it's like, oh my god. Just gets worse and worse as it continues. What am I doing? What am I doing? Actually, I can go back and see. Not bad. Okay. Gradient shades of turquoise and white, adorned with soft silver starlight sparkles. Let's do that. I could put it on a new element. Sparkle, and then peg it to something. I need to have multiple for the hair and tail. Good stream, thank you. Try my best here. I want a pen, I want an auto taper. Give me dick. Okay. Meow. Meow. Sparkle 1. Meow. Meow. Sparkle 2. Meow. 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 Yeah. Sparkle 3. Yeah. Let's put that there. Let's get rid of this. What's wrong? There we go. Okay. So I got these guys. A little large. Doesn't say how big they were, was it? Ah, small. It's always something. Okay. It's quite detailed, isn't it? Let's see. Yeah, have you guys played around with any of it? Well, I guess what's your experience? And then we can compare notes with that. So I've tried obviously the ChatGPT text, try some fanfics, try some just regular, like, I had like a birthday party last year for myself, and it was like, huh, well, it'd be a fun party stuff to do, and it gave like suggestions, and it's like, oh, okay, that seems alright, sure. So then I was like, huh, okay. So little tiny suggestions like that, I'd be like, oh, okay, having a little assistant or something is fun. And I tried the image AI. I think I use Stable Diffusion to make some toy around with stuff. People will say like, oh, that is AI style. I would feel like that's a bit it's not quite accurate. Because the whole point is that it can emulate any kind of style. So saying like, ooh, this is AI, I can tell because it has that style to it, or it has that art style, and it's like, that's not how it works. Or it can mask itself as different types of artists, which then becomes the whole gray area, and then everyone's upset about how people can take different artists' pictures, their artwork, their human-made artwork and real people artwork, and then say, hey, I'm not going to tell you, but whoops, I used your art as a model to make a style. And it's like, oh, you're supposed to tell the artist you were doing that so they can agree to it. Otherwise, that's not good. Let's see. You're admitting to doing character AI already? It's alright. It's just a public space. I don't know. I guess I do too. It is fun to like play with the roleplay kind of the different characters, or that seems a little bit more harmless in a way, where it's like, oh, no one's hopefully getting hurt in that way. This is all the intellectual properties and all the businesses we upset about with that, but I don't know. Because I don't really care about that. So I can put it on same here. Yeah. What do I want? Let's make another. Whatever. It's supposed to be sparkle. Be hair. Back hair. Let's do another. Oops. Sparkle neck. Hair. I know it's wrong, but sometimes abbreviations a little easier. Okay. I'm gonna take the same artwork here, copy, paste, and move it into this zone, and then work from here. Okay. Maybe they could do the artists because they are subtle splotches. Where it says against the Z. Which about every kind. I can see where that's oh yes and then say my opinion. There are artifacts, I won't deny that, with just a general AI picture. But I would say that because we can do what's called, I forgot what it's exactly called, but it's a way to mask out a certain section of an AI image and then have it kind of interpolate it and say, hey, in this area, you know, be like, oh, let me select the eye in this picture and say, hey, instead of looking to the right, have it so eye is looking to the left on this side, and it'll fix it basically. So there are ways to adjust and fix AI art if there is something like that. If there's a character with 6 fingers, you can like select arm and then say, you just keep doing iterations of that section until you get one that's right. I think it's called like in masking or something. But if you just get like a general output and be like, oh, that didn't work, there will be those artifacts like that happen. I'm definitely used to that, where it's just like, oh, it's so close, but it's like, ooh. It's like, oh, do you want to save that image? And it's like, I could probably in-mask it, but it's like, do I want to actually spend the time to do that? To do even more rabbit hole, you know, iterations on top of that, you know, kind of thing. So, yeah. Yeah, because the whole point of the AI art stuff is that it can emulate any style, and the whole point is that it's just using the reference pictures that you give it, and then it's like, oh, okay, I'll use these, you know, 50 to 100 different pictures, and then be like, okay, here's that character or whatever in different angles and expressions and poses and all that. And then, yeah, I'll be like, okay, you use the specific tag that specific model character or whatever. It could be like, aha, I found a special keyword you used, green eyes with character, and then it's like, oh, I know that, and then it can reference that and put it there. So it's able to, that's more the AI part of it, is that it's able to figure out your prompt text and like all the different, I don't know if people use, you guys, if you do any image stuff, if you do it like right out as if it was a sentence, because I do it more like tags, like, you know, like in Derpy Hooves, there's like different, there's all these little words at the bottom underneath a picture, and it's like Twilight Sparkle, happy, hooves, big tail, smiling background, G4, and all these little boxes, and it's like, okay. So I kind of get used to that, and I kind of write the pictures like that, whereas like in strings of stuff like that, like green eyes, the lavender coat, you know. So get stuff like that. I don't see that copying, so let's figure that out. There you are. Take you, sparkle tail, paste. And we move these down here, and we'll go from there. Okay, I see ya. What do you got? When it has a novel AI points. We use the tags on Brewers to get versus from. I used to edit whenever I got a lot to in not Photoshop. Interesting. What was Novel AI? Novel AI was the story, fanfic, whatever you want to be kind of thing. Yeah, there's a lot of them. It's out there. Even ChatGPT has the subscription models. There's a lot that I was like, early on, was like, oh, I can do AI on my phone? That's neat. I'll do that. And then like 99% of them were like, hey, let's use points and subscription points and have you pay for be able to do this more than twice. How about that? That's pretty neat, right? That's what you want. You want to use our stuff, right? Haha, we'll make it a subscription model. Or yeah, those, I mean, all the mobile stuff has always, it's been like that, I guess, where it's like, oh, we can monetize. I forgot what my copy button is. On here, use my flash buttons. Ugh. I forgot what my duplicate buttons are. That I just didn't move them over. Okay. because I'm trying to move two of these at once. Do I want to change the angle of this? Maybe a little bit. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more. It should be pretty much flat, I think, because the way that this needs to work. Yeah. Okay. I think normally is actually image. Maybe check on that. Oh, can I? Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, I can read this. So why does he sign it? Go back. I think it's... Oh... Maybe it's both. Or... I'm just looking through the website now. Because I see one for... Well, the first thing I read is a monthly subscription service for AI-assisted image generation, storytelling, or simply a LLM-powered sandbox for creation, imagination. So maybe it's both. Huh. Because I don't use it too much to figure that out. Okay. Yeah. But again, it's like, you just get so grubby with it, and it's like, man. It could have been cool. You were so close to greenness. Okay. This is taking a lot of work, isn't it? Okay, we're about halfway done. That took forever. I think should make her nude. Or at least she's not wearing anything. Because I got her wearing this shirt. Because I don't think that's a thing. Okay, we got a good cutie mark as well. Swirling breeze with twinkling stars and a crescent moon. That's kind of close to Trixie's plus Luna. Okay. Thin long lashes. Because we just did this. That took forever. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't say too much there. Okay. Good thing I'm used to deleting all this out. I have to do this a bunch. See if I know what I'm doing now. Okay. Do that. Do that. Like those tubular bells. That's the music. I don't know if you can even hear it. Alrighty. And because I put it on, duplicated the artwork on both of these layers, I got that. Beep. Yep, now that's looking better. Look at her. Alright. Key mark. Where is it? Okay. Remind me again. Swirling breeze, twinkling stars, and a crescent moon. I'm gonna put you over here so I can reference you. And we'll go from there. Okay. Let me get a red. Let's get a C. Where this is. It's probably pretty small. And then... Okay. Boop, boop, boop. And a fanfic. Ooh, Dinky. We're in a key mark. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna think about this show. Oh. Inconsistent of how many... Oh, I didn't know Dinky had different key marks. Wow. Huh. I feel like I Starlight Green upon using Chippy to do something similar. Dead or so. Stardust Gleam. I feel like it knows so much that it's like, It probably just looks at all the pony names and is like, oh, they're all space themed? Okay, I'll go with that. More than actually having a real nerd or any kind of dedicated fan to actually be like, well, actually, you know. Let's see. So we need a, let's make it smaller. Some sort of crescent moon. Probably should change a different brush. We'll figure out which way that goes. Crescent moon, a stars, and a breeze. I'm thinking there's like a little Blue's Clues. Okay, so got little sparkles, and then some sort of breeze. How do you show breeze back there? Just like how do you visualize air? My thought was to kind of do something like this, like some sort of tornado kind of shape effect. That's just a spring, though. Maybe the what kind of? How does it swirl? See, it says a swirling breeze. That's what I can think of. And then some sort of crescent moon. I don't know. If I do that, I can just do that. A moon, stars, and a breeze. A moon, a star, and a breeze. A moon. She likes weights apparently because on one day it prompted me to. Oh, okay. I think I got Stardust Gleam, or I think I got Gleam the first time I tried this. Even this morning, I got something that had Gleam in it as her name. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. She has sported Dinky and sported money and cutie marks, including a pillow, archer's bow, horseshoe, pale dolphins. What the? Sometimes no cutie mark. I feel like the show had like, because you can put symbols. Like you can put like each of these as like a block in art, as like one object element, and then you can say like, hey, expose this drawing on this frame, please. And so you can set it up and have it like have pretty much, if you wanted to, it's probably too much artwork to probably have in the file, but you could have like have one symbol in Flash and have it be one object, and then it can be like, oh, today we'll have Dinky wear, or maybe like in a crowd shot, it's like, oh, let's have them have different cutie marks. So it's like, well, let's change this one or have this incidental character that has no, you know, speaking lines to have anyone actually look and see like what they actually look like and be like, okay, well, this character A has cutie mark B number 2, or, and then this character crowd over here character needs this cutie mark. So it's like, it's just more of a necessity just to make sure that none of them, you know, in the same shot would have the same cutie mark. I would imagine something like that as a production side, you know, animation wise, how something like that could happen. Obviously with the lore, it's probably not something that's crossing their mind at that point, kind of thing, you know. But more just like actually how in this show, like how actually they would go about something like that. But yeah, go wild with fan fictions. Yeah, what do we got? Okay. Floating water ice magic. Ooh. A pair of dolphins. Okay. Or you can make your own. And then have something, you know, like an ice block that's melting or something, you know. That'd be water and ice. Would be like an ice block. And it's like, oh no, I got a puddle of water. Woo. You know, something like that. I gave you a free idea. There you go. Something like that, where it's like a melting ice block. Anyway, how about it's swirling up, and then the moon, and then there's a bunch of sparkles around it. It's kind of vertical. I think I probably do. Because I can kind of tilt it and kind of do something like that, I guess. But it says the swirling breeze has sparkles in it. So maybe instead of all this, I'll have this be bigger. And then what if it's the whole thing? Yeah, we could do it the same way, I guess. I was gonna do this crescent moon as a certain angle or something. But then some sort of swirling breeze, and then the sparkles are on here. Guess it's supposed to be circle, but then it's just black in here. I'm liking that. Because I don't think I want to spend another 10 minutes on this. Okay. Okay. So that's my sketch. And then we'll go in and make some. So now I can do my different type of brush. Oops, that's the chat. Have it off to the side here. Okay, let's do. What color is your breeze? So I don't know. Maybe I'll just make it kind of light blue, and then get something like that. Sure. Let's see. Get a movie a little wider, and then put Toon Boom on top, hopefully. No, but oh yeah, it's always on top. I literally have an application called Always on Top. Okie dokie. Bubbles in the water that shine like stars. Okay. And then the ice magic being a deliberate connection to crystal magic. Ice crystallites water. Ooh, okay. Yeah, go off on that. All right. Don't let me stop you. It's got too thick. Interesting. I'll probably try this a couple more times here. That'll do. Let's do a warp. Okay. Swirling breeze. Sparkles. Can I just take the sparkles from here? Sad. No one's gonna notice. No one will notice if I steal them. No one will know. Okay. Shh. Okay. Alright, there's so many sparkles, but I guess that's Twilight Sparkle and space and shimmers and stuff. So it's just kind of going off on that, I guess. Ah. It's hard to select it sometimes. Got it. Grab G. Click on them. Go over it. Okay. Couple more. Ugh. Ugh. So close to that one. Is a little shorter. Yeah, offset's kind of fun. Okay. And then we make a moon. Okay. I have a circle button. Circle. And then we can actually make another circle over here. And then make this one white-ish. It's a little dull. And then black-ish. Actually, I don't want that. This particular section filled in. Okay. And then we rip the green and we get a circle thingy. Oh, it's not. Snap to contour. Okay. Oh, what is that? Okay. Let's add some moon dust or something. Oopsie. Is it still staper? Yeah, okay. Fill these guys in, and then I should be able to just kind of rip these out. Next Toon Boom. Okay. Let's go back to white and then kind of add some dots in here to kind of create some more shapes in there. Okay. Moon. Yeah. Sketch 2. Okay. I feel like I should make her wing. Well, I'll have to open them, so we'll deal with that later, actually. Okay. Okay. Strawberries. Pegasus, check. Pale lavender, check. Long flowing mane and tail with gradient shades of turquoise and white. Adorned with small silver sparkles. I think I want to change her hair. I know I'm kind of like, and we've been doing this for a while, and I've probably gotten used to it. I think I want to find a real turquoise and then change that, actually. Turquoise color. Okay, turquoise is the lighter one. I think I get turquoise and teal mixed up a couple times, usually. So I think teal is more closer to here. It's more of a green, bluey, bright. Now she's just toothpaste. I think I want to make this slightly also barely that, and then on this one we'll go down a little. It's weird, but whatever. Render. Okay. Welcome, Seppi. Okay. Okay. Length of image, check. Okay. Large, bright emerald eyes. Let's check if this green is emerald. I mean, could be brighter. To go through a whole bunch of stuff, actually, to get to there. So maybe here. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Boop, boop. Okay. Large. Eyes. Maybe the whole eyeball. Because I don't know if I want to make her pupils huge. She must be calm. If she has, like, giant eyes, I don't know about that. Yeah. Bright emerald green with long eyelashes. I did make them a little bit longer. It was like the first thing I did was make her eyelashes longer. Okay. Did a cutie mark swirling breeze. Yep. On render. Wow. Let's change this color so it's not the... Actually, nope. Let's find this color here, and let's bring this... Yeah. slightly off white blue. Okay. Okay. I think that's actually it for drawing her, maybe. Sorry, I keep wanting to adjust things. Okay. Do. She is calm, wise, and kind-hearted Pegasus who loves to explore the skies and discover new constellations. She's known for her soothing voice. Okay, I can't do that. And ability to create gentle breezes that bring comfort to those around her. She is deeply connected to the night sky and often helps her friends navigate by the stars. Okay. These all kind of go together, scene, pose, and background. So, it's perched gracefully on an edge of a cloud high above Equestria. Her wings are slightly spread. Does that mean slightly open or slightly closed? But it's catching the soft moonlight that illuminates the night sky. Okay. She has a serene expression. Is this serene? Is this serene enough for you? Her emerald eyes sparkling with curiosity as she gazes at the constellations above. So she's looking up. So it stands, one hoof, hair, mane and tail flow elegantly in a gentle breeze she has conjured. Still, yeah. Creating mesmerizing dance of colors. Her wings are half extended. It's gotta look weird. Alright. Ready to take flight. If it's ready to take flight, then it'd be fully up, I think. Fully extended out. And then it'd be like, I have enough energy to just go choosh and go down. And then that's how you would create lift. If they're half extended, they would be... You would get like a little bunny hop. It'd be like... Trying to like fly with your chicken... With your arms in like a chicken wing kind of hand style. Anyway. Background is breathtaking. Okay. Night sky filled with twinkling stars and glowing full moon. The stars form intricate patterns, wishing the shimmer and shift as if alive. Below the cloud, Equestria, and a soft silvery light of the moon. Okay, there's a moon now. Whirling hills and sleepy towns, barely visible. Good. I don't want fully visible. In the distance. Air is crisp. Okay. Air is crisp and cool with the faint sound of a distant brook. Oh. Adding to the tranquil ambiance. Ugh. Okay. It's a lot to unpack, but, let's see. Okay. Welcome over to Verizon. That was what I got generated from ChatGPT. So now we can get going on here. I thought I was actually going to do like multiple of these, but I guess we're just going to take our time with this one. Just took forever to set up. Okay. So now we got her. We can start doing a plan out, I guess. I guess if I finish early, I might make this animation, so I might be able to animate it. But this won't be this is more like a one-off kind of image thing to be like, hey, check out, I made a image based on the prompt or something. So I'm gonna take this. I'm just gonna make a quick sketch just so I can know roughly what I'm doing, because it said person on a high cloud. I don't know why I got that color. Give me red. Give me big brush. And then we'll redraw that. Is it easy enough? Okay. Yeah, it's that. Is that enough? If I have it more outward, that might take up. I feel if I take up more of the space with this, that'd be good. I'm just planning this out before I draw a lot of this and be like, huh, didn't really... I changed my mind and then I didn't need to actually draw that whole house for an hour kind of thing. Oops. Let's see. It's your first pony you did today? Yes. I've only done, yeah, just this one. But you can see how complicated it got. I mean, with the prompt this big to figure out literally everything about it, it's taking a bit to unpack. So, yep. Boop boop doo. You already sound. Did you run Deviantart? Ooh, maybe. Let's have a moon. Let's try an actual circle. And we'll have horse be here, I guess. And then one arm up, other arm down. Put it back there. And then we'll have her kind of, maybe like kind of looking up a little bit. And then we'll just kind of have her eyes just kind of be like that. And then we'll have the woo. Because that'll be kind of filling up the space a little bit, maybe something like that. And then looking at the moon, I don't know which way this works. Let's see. The points on the regular looking like a lot. I will only do 4 chapters in your style. I'm researching to create my style. I feel that's good. I mean, my art journey was kind of like, I'm gonna draw Mario in class and then be like, wow, math class is so much fun because I get to draw Luigi's Mansion. And then Double Rainbow and Pony came out and I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna draw those characters now. And then I used the Double Rainbow puppets and then learned from that. And then actually learned from that and then created my own stuff. Made my own rigs, which I guess you are doing too, which is good. Didn't even notice I put the eye right there. That's awesome. These are the rule of thirds. So it's important to put things in the cross points here to get that nice cinematic aesthetic here. So we'll add a horizon line, maybe lower. And then somewhere we'll put like a brook or something all the way through. Actually, it could be, how big is a brook? So I need to draw a brook, apparently. Oopsie. I thought a brook is like, that is a One Piece character. Water. Okay. Do. So I'm gonna use ponytail style and shake. Ooh. And it's already created. Ooh. Okay. So I feel a brook is a small thing. How big is it? Brooks are small waterways. I guess I could just draw a Ponyville and just have a... so what does Ponyville look like? It has a tower and then a whole bunch of houses kind of around here. This could be the brook somehow. And then there's little bridges. And then... I don't know how the water really comes from, so I guess I can just kind of go around. Let's have a whole bunch of bridges. And then a whole bunch of houses. I don't know if this will work. I'm just trying to sketch it out, maybe. And then let's maybe some more houses. And then these are houses. Maybe something else can be here. This could be like a little, it's a little park with a fountain or something. I just have an open space. Wait, I think it said mountains too. Just add those in. We'll figure this part out later, I guess. Let's see. Okay. It says, yeah. Yeah, the G5 now, and then there's Wild Mains, which is Jack specific, which is his own style, I guess. It's his own kind of thing going on. Okay. Oh, thank you for that. Cool concept, thank you. Okay. I don't know if there's comics. I've never really paid attention to comics at all. I think I bought a couple when it was kind of new, and then I was like, huh, that's neat. Okay. And I just stopped. Let's flip her. Beep. Oh, we get to do the make sure she works on the other transformation style. Okay. Let's put her head there. She's the big star. Oh yeah, so I'm already rigged this character before, so I already have everything set up. Really just use Derpy and then just kind of modified Derpy into this character. That's why everything's already set up. So let's raise this hoof and then go. Let's kind of move this over. I think I might have a leftover of this. Yeah, nice. Do you want to change? Do you have a different one? Let's add a new deformer. Let's see. Curve mode, envelope mode. This will allow me to transform the object in this specific way. So now I can go, whoa, whoa. If I want to, I guess. I think she's looking at the moon, or she's just kind of just calm and happy about it. I can make her less happy. That might do it. Got this whole wow 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 mobs going on. Gotta add a new one at the bottom here, and then just kind of bring it down maybe. I guess so it's less just the happy, it's just kind of existing. There you go. Let's see. Use the others. Oh. Oh, is he? Oh, yeah, I never even read any of the G5 comics, so I don't even know. 3 out of 10. Awesome. Thank you. Let's see. I feel like I want to make her... It said large eyes, though, but I think I want to, like, close them in some fashion. Yeah, I'm not sure what you were saying there, so... Guess I can translate that later. Let's see. That I could see it in the preview. Okay. So I think I might have a way to make the whole eye. I have this eye master, but that's not... I can do this, but it's eyebrow. Don't think I have one just for the whole eyeball itself. I got cheeks, like face cheeks. I could do something like that, but that wasn't really explained. So I could put a little bit of something. I like to have 2 views so I can be super zoomed in and then kind of see it at the side here. That's good. Let's try and navigate this a little quickly. Okay. That okay. Usually like to have these be more flat. or it can create a straight line if you go across. Something like that. Oh, I see. Your miniature is based on episode The Papers Every Paradox. Yes, I think I used the Robo Derpy, the robot Derpy from Paper Derpy Paradox. That's fun to say. And yeah, I just stole it from that, which is like a 7-year-old video, so I'm surprised you were able to actually narrow that down. So kudos for you to figure that out. That episode done. But yeah, the thumbnail is definitely based on that. I'm gonna make a BK object. Make this into a group, and now I can go inside here. Start playing around. Add a composite, just for fun, just so I can put them in easy. Okay. Now I can add a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm in my own little world. That's separate from here because I can go inside it, and I got this stuff inside. Okay, let's add stuff. Some easy stuff. Sky. Moon. Stars. Moon go on top. Star go beneath. Moon go on top. Yeah. Might not have time to fully render out even this background. What am I saying? Might not be able to render out the whole town. Might have to be something else. Might have to be, yeah, like a miniature or something. I want it to be a gradient, I think. So let's make this nice. Let's see. She looks cute, thank you. How about now? Well, if you don't like me at my Z'd up layerness correctly, oh no. I don't think I've done too much stuff like this in Toon Boom exactly yet, so I can't really steal too much. I'm supposed to start at 12, yeah. Oh, yeah, we might be at a different time zone. So I was like, yeah, we'd start at 12, so I don't know. Okay. I feel like this is pretty custom anyway, so I don't want to do that too much. I don't want to just rip it off. So the whole point is that I'm kind of taking the AI inspiration. So I feel like if I take too much from my own self, I feel like that might not work. Might defeat the point, you know? Should I just kind of put a little? We'll fix it. Get something like that. Maybe kind of be similar in style to what I did with the cutie mark. I could just steal from a cutie mark, but this is kind of more fun anyway. A lot more frantic to redraw the moon several times incorrectly. Oh no. Wanted to change the color, but now I think my bucket tool repaint. Oh dear. Gotta carefully click on every stroke apparently. Thankfully that wasn't too bad. Okay, close enough. Okay, let's add a filter. Oh, I could do filters later. Marrying the Moon. Might be a little late for that because I actually have to do a lot more to get this done. I can pretend. I don't know what if it's. I think at the start we said like this character is like Luna's sister, so maybe this is like the past or something before the Marrying the Moon happened, just so I can retcon it. Let's take the sparkles. Cool, thanks. Okay. Yeah, as long as you give me a pass on that, I'll be happy. Whoops, I made stars. Wow. I'll probably like blur it or something. Blur these stars out. Okay. I'm wondering why I'm seem to be drawing only in the middle view. It's because obviously it's easier to see, but I can, if I want to, draw in the main view, but I feel like it's a little easier to kind of have my, you know, hands in the middle here, but then I'm looking over here to see what's happening sometimes. So I can draw in the main view, but it's like, a little easier just to kind of look over my shoulder, kind of, and see what's going on. So what I can also do is, once I get most of this guy going, add some effects. Copy this guy. Copy. Copy. Okay. So what should be happening is that I can also add a visibility node, so I can set up whether or not it's actually visible in the render view. Turn off the sketch when it's rendered. Okay. Let's add filters. Sky doesn't need it. Stars do, and moon do. Let's add a Gaussian blur to stars. I can only see the filter when it's like this. And go pretty far to see what happens. It was a little too far. Let's blur it a bit and then add a glow as well. So I need to add 2 versions of it. And this one is glowy, and it's going to be glowy so I can see it. Let's add a pink-ish glow, maybe blue. So I got that. Yay! And I feel like they are in front of her. Trying to move it in Z space. There we go. Stars were like above her. There we go. Okay. Thank you. You must leave now. Have a good night. Ah, make a cookie. Appreciate it. Have a good one then. Let's see. Oh man, you know me too well. You know what the soundtrack is called. That was playing. That actually probably is right. There is a song that is Paper Girl. Huh. Let's see. I already turned 11 when you first. I feel like I was like 13 or something. Or at least I remember doing a bunch when I was 13. Huh. Let's see. Okay. Thanks everyone else who's sticking around. I will now kind of duplicate this onto the moon here. Don't worry, it's coming back. Door run. Oh, okay. Thank you. You spent the time trying to figure out those emojis. Awesome. Well, thank you. I'm gonna put the glow behind on this guy. So now I got this luminy glow. Get a super glow. I just wrote the same thing. Let's see if I can source. I think I want to turn its clearness down a little bit. Okie dokie. You're right. I will draw the cloud next. Yes. Okay. Read that right now. Cloud. Okay. Peg. The green one is a peg, and the blue one is the drawing element. If I just had like just the blue, then I won't be able to like animate it within reason. Okay. Give me another. Let's go blue. Let's go something like that. Probably want to tint it down a little bit to go with the kind of sky. The sky. I figured it out. See how that looks. Eh? Okay. I'm still on. Let's go a little deeper or thicker. What? Let's see. Shorts. But sometimes they're pretty. Oh, thank you. Are you saying that my shirts are nice and pretty? Appreciate that. Meow, 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 meow. How's that? Whoops. Well, it's just on the Z layer. Boop. There you go. And then render that. Eh. Kind of just go with that. I don't know. This is why I'm gonna make a whole town too. Come on. I was thinking whether or not I want to put little stuff on top. I think I could just take all this, come into a lower sublayer, make a new color, tint, dark, and then now I can draw little lines maybe? Let's see. Oh, I see. I apparently put all of this. I feel like that's the end of the song. Out of the playlist. Try and select this and put it onto a lower layer, and then I can draw on a higher layer with a darker color. Then I can get this. Okay. So maybe does it go this way to kind of show the form? Then make it something. I feel like it's huge. I want to make some. Larger lines here. And it's kind of pick it back up. Something closer to that. Render. Okay, we're getting there. Yeah. Sorry to have videos get views. I know. Well, guess it's somewhat up to you guys to watch and share it. You know, I put it out there and then it's like, well, hopefully someone watches it, please. Yeah. Let's turn it off so I can see the back of here. Okay. Let's just get mountains. Let's get background. I'm putting all the layers that I want. Buildings and I put bridges on their own layer. Yeah, I'm kind of running short on time. I want to end at the hour, but I feel like I might not have time. I have to like go through toaster time to get this done then. Hopefully you guys be okay with that. Probably just do it as a, you know, I'll do this as a one-off stream. But I don't want to come back, you know, and be like, ah, okay, let me spend 10 more minutes making this. Let's make the ground first. Yeah, I'm gonna have to super simplify this. Like a lot. Whoop. That's my full view on that. Okay. So I'm just gonna try and concentrate as I can. I don't know what kind of grass. Grass color. Okay. Let's go more purpley. Why don't you just move Starlight up in space? Burp. Okay. Mountains. Should I go all the way across? Probably just like end near her hair or something. Just add like a couple. Call that good. And then that might just be it. I don't know. A little one there. I feel something is still above her. She needs to still be even higher up. Okay. That's the mountains. Buildings. Gonna take a look at Ponyville background. Autocorrected to Ponyville Bakery. How big is it? And I want the town hall. Yeah, I want like a top view of the town hall, and then I can kind of go from there. Maybe I could just do it as silhouette. It's supposed to be, I mean, the way that it's sort of written is that it's kind of in the distance and like super high up. So it's only kind of be like, it's not really supposed to be. Oh, I forgot her wings. I'll do that. Some kind of constellation. So there'll be a constellation in there somewhere. Okay. Breathtaking night sky, photo twinkling stars and glowing full moon. Whoopsie. Stars over the low cloud landscape of equestrian space and the soft silvery light of the moon. Oh. Rolling hills and sleepy towns barely visible. Barely visible. Air is crisp and cool with the faint sound of a distant brook. Adding to the transition. So you don't really need a brook visually. But I do need to open her wing a little bit. Oopsie. I'm gonna take this and just kind of modify wing into some sort of half open. I don't know. Close enough. Okay. Let's see what everything else is looking like. Let's turn everything back on. Let's turn that moon into a full moon, which actually might be simple as that. Okay, done. Full moon. And then, whoops, got that done. Okay, where's Cloud? Cloud needs to be above a lot of things. Okay. Let's kind of get this, and then maybe closer to green, and then we just kind of say it's a building. Actually, where am I? What did I even do? Just gotta delete a couple things, or just go back into space a little bit. Okay, so that's there. Okay. Okay. So we'll just make some barely, they're just gonna be silhouettes, I guess. Not gonna render these out. And then I can just blur them or something. You see, there is something here. What are you? Dead? No, you're, that's what you are now. Okay, Town Hall is white at the bottom, and then it kind of goes up into this shape here. And it's got this center thing that then does go out into this sort of a shape. Yeah, this is why I can't see what I'm doing here. That is why. There's a little hole there. Whoa. Let's extend that out. You can see how lopsided a lot of this is. All my little extra nibbles there. Okay. That's Town Hall. Wow. And so I'm looking at a picture, and it does kind of seem I can probably just do a little darker, and I feel like there's not too many houses actually. And I can probably just kind of do maybe just like one and then draw it and then go from there. Call that a house. Thanks for keeping me up to date there. Appreciate that. And no, it's kind of the end of it. I'm just kind of rushing through this, not really paying attention to your conversations, which kind of fizzle off because no one's now watching. So yeah, it just kind of comes this cycle of trying to get this done, and now no one's here. Kind of deal. It's like, yeah, I got it. Okay, see ya. Yeah, get that full speed run 100%. Does that look housey enough? I feel like this doesn't make any sense. This, I feel like this goes on for too far. That's better. So I can make this into some sort of asset and then go, whoops, new house. Ah. Okay. Editing? Yes. Yes, this is Toon Boom. But I am working, drawing, altering. Guess I can call it all that, yeah. I guess I reserve the word editing for video, you know, changing. Actually, like live action or animation. Yeah. Let's finish on the well here, and then we'll say, well, that's done now. And then let's see. So how you guys doing? Can't delete this. Problem is that water is quite bright. Should probably be about like that. Apparently I can't. Why not? Was I just on the wrong sublayer? Alright. Sure. I'll probably blur this to way far out so you can't see none of this kind of detail I'm doing. Which would be good. Every time you edit in your style, it's because it's Toon Boom. I wouldn't say it that way, but okay. What? Yep. I'm getting good. Yeah, you know what my whole playlist is. What's this one? Ooh. What even am I doing at this point? I don't even know. Let's do a take this bottom. Let's do the water. It's a fountain. I'm making the bottom base of it. It'll make sense in just 1 sec. I'm trying so hard. Okay. And then we make this. This, and then no visibility. And then lower visibility, lighter. Wow. Okay. Probably need something in the middle to hold it up. What would that be? Some sort of sprayer like that. Does that make any sense? Sure hope it does. Okay. Welcome back, Judd. I'm very desperately trying to get this done here. Okay. That is super bright. Okay, that just kind of messes everything up, doesn't it? Good for everything else going on here. Okay, let us adjust. Like, it'd be like super not visible. Yeah. Let's bring it down. Okay. So I want to also make a brick of some sort. Yeah, it just kind of just shows up, so I guess I could do that. And I can use the same watercolor. Okay. Do you know why you like to draw inspirations figures? Let's get to watching inside that. Oh! Welcome back, Judd. Okay, and if I've seen it, no, I've not. I'll watch it when it comes out on Disney Plus or something. For now, I'm gonna do okay. But it's kind of waiting out. It's good, whatever, but it's like, yeah, I'm not in a hurry, I guess, to watch it, so forth. Paint. What is wrong? What's wrong? Okay. Please. Guess I'm also not a teenage girl, so I'm not like, whoa, this speaks to me, wow. It's kind of like, okay. Uh-huh. Did I put bridge on a separate layer? Okay, I did. Let's do that then. Where should I put it? I feel like I could move that house a little bit. I can move these guys. You know, that's probably like the back of the house, because I don't think it makes sense to live that close that if you step out into your front lawn is a pond. It's probably why they're teepees, actually. I could draw one of those then. Huh. Yeah, this is toaster time basically now. Hello. Let's see. What's this color? I can do. Actually, I want a new color. Let's make it more. I want more of magenta, but this will do. Okay. Whoa. I feel so seen. Pony. Meow. Meow. Bridge. I feel like it's good to also kind of have it extend a little bit out. There's always like a pillar or something. Do that. There you go. Let's add one more type of building, and then we'll call it good. Because I was just reminding myself that I can do something like that. I have a lot of stuff here. Let's add a new building 2. It was getting too crowded with that element, so I'm going to add a new one. Uh-oh. Okay. It should just be an easy triangle, and then I'll make it this color, but also slightly maybe green. So I can add little flags and then a little whatever you want to call this kind of building. I think I want to add another big flag and then take I can spin it. Should have a button to flip it, but I apparently don't. I think I want to extend this, and then I could just flip all of this. Take flip. Those are good, and then I think I'll put you here. Just have another one there, and then kind of put one there to kind of cover that up a little bit. And then we'll take all of this. What do we have here? I can add another blur. Add in the frames there. See how that looks. And then blur Gaussian. See what happens. Yep, that's a little much. Go down to 2. You can up this a little bit more. Yeah, see what I mean? Like it's don't have to make it too extreme if I can just kind of blur basically everything but the Starlight Gleam. What do we got? What's her name? Starlight Breeze. Okay. So yeah, we don't have time to animate it, but what I would do to animate it would be to maybe add little, because I can keyframe the blurs and glows, so I can kind of like keyframe how much blur it is or how much glow it is and kind of have them twinkle that way, or have multiple frames of the, I can try and make this look a little nicer so we look more like a final result. I think I can just turn this visibility on this guy off. There you go. Okay. There you go. Woof. Okay. OBS. Okay. Blah. This was a lot. But there we go. We got a horse. Yay. Probably want to change a whole bunch of things, but obviously I do gotta go somewhere soon, so I can't really stick around forever to finish this up, but yeah. This is just get a prompt by ChatGPT of a pony character, and then just kind of Chat just kind of went off and was like, yep, I got it. You want a description? Boom. Let's make sure, let's compare notes here. Kind of show it so you can see everything at once. I can put it up here. I don't know where to put it. Okay. Lip. So, Starlight Breeze is a Pegasus, pale lavender, long flowing mane and tail with gradient shades of turquoise and white, adorned with silver star-like sparkles. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I'm excited for that then. I'll be pleasantly surprised in whatever you got. Next over to Horizon. Eyes are large, bright emerald green with long eyelashes. Cutie mark. Can't really see it, but it's something. The cutie mark is a swirling breeze with twinkling stars and a crescent moon. Personality-wise, it doesn't really matter to the picture. Scom-wise, kind-hearted Pegasus who loves to explore the skies and discover new constellations. She's known for her soothing voice and ability to create gentle breezes that bring comfort to those around her. She's deeply connected with the night sky and often helps her friends navigate the stars. She is perched gracefully on the edge of a cloud. Is she on the edge? Well, I guess we could imagine a cloud being huge, so like that's the edge. Sure. High above Equestria. Her wings are slightly spread. Okay. Catching the soft moonlight that illuminates the night sky. Could add that, but do I care at this point? She has a serene expression on her face. She's a little giddy, maybe a little too happy. I'm not sure. I tried to like make her smile a little bit less. Her emerald eyes sparkling with curiosity as she gazes at the constellations above. Just realized that I could do this real quick. Hang on. I'm cooking. Because I want to add the purple bottoms, which got cut off when I added the mountains. Okay. I'm just singing at this point. I gotta sneeze. Yeah. Manya. Alright. I'm good. And then we're gonna... for this? Yeah. If this was a little simpler, I'd be able to animate it. I could animate it on my own time, and then you can see that then. You can make this a GIF or something and put it on YouTuber X or something. Thank you, guys. I don't know what game over me. Okay. She has screen expression. Her emerald eyes sparkling with curiosity as she gazes at the constellations. Well, we'll just say that they're constellations at this point. Starlight Breeze stands tall and poised. Okay. One hoof gently resting on the edge of the cloud. The other 3 hooves firmly planted. Firmly planted. Her mane and tail flow elegantly in the gentle breeze she has conjured. Sure. Creating a mesmerizing dance of colors. Sure. Her wings are half extended, ready to take flight at any moment. Let's see, can't go lower. Okay. The background is a breathtaking night sky, filled with twinkling stars and a glowing full moon. Stars form intricate patterns, some of which seem to shimmer and shift as if alive. Below the cloud, the landscape of Equestria is bathed in the soft, silvery light of the moon. I can do that as well. Where are we? Below the cloud, the landscape of Equestria is bathed in the soft, silvery light of the moon, with rolling hills and sleepy towns barely visible in the distance. The air is crisp and cool, with the faint sound of a distant brook adding to the tranquil ambiance. I like how it's like, oh yeah, here's an image description of this character and also what they're doing, but also add some sound into your image. I guess if it's a video, I can add some that as some sort of ambience. I guess I could make this into a video. It'd probably be like a 5-second thing. Would you guys watch a YouTube short that's like 5 seconds? You probably would. I just like, there's probably like YouTube shorts that are like half a second long or something. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so maybe I'll, yeah, this might be a good idea. I can work on this a little bit after the stream. Maybe not today, but maybe sometime I'll figure this out and then get this to be animated. I'll be able to spend a little bit more time and actually clean this up. This is kind of like a very well rendered proof of concept. But yeah. Yeah, I can't draw out sound. I'm sorry. I guess, yeah, exactly. If it's like a film or something, I'll be able to add sound as an extra layer. Yeah, I guess I talked too fast with the subtitles and just adding too many words, I guess. Yeah. But thank you guys. This is, it's actually turned out pretty coherent for what it was. So I guess we can give a big, pass, okay, grade to, I tried it thumbs up, but then I realized I only have a hoof. Okay enough, you know, kind of B to A grade, I would say, with the description. There was stuff that's like, I can't figure that out, or I guess I'm just too lazy to do right now. So, for that, AI will be able to create this exact image. It might get close, but obviously I had to like add a new model to actually have it have this, my characters, and then figure this out. This might actually look a lot different. It'll depend on how much information I give it, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Looks pretty good. That was good. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Let's see, guys. Alright. Well, welcome, Rumbly. Image. That feels familiar. I'm just gonna look that up real quick. That probably means I haven't done it then. I'll just see what that is. Looks like, well, the first thing is a hugging face. It's supposed to be an add-on. Maybe it's a stable diffusion. Yes. I use as a hobby, not as a creational thing to slap up and say, hey, here's my art. I still want to create my own art. So I just got the text prompt and then I made my own art today. But if I play around with AI art, then I would use Stable Diffusion and I would use It's called Comfy UI. It's just a visual way of having disable diffusion architecture backend, but it just looks different. So you can look up Comfy UI. It's pretty good. Yeah. As I was saying earlier, is that AI is like just a nice encyclopedia for everything, but just a nice resource and it creates stuff. But it's still has a way to go. I was saying like there's a bunch of images and videos, like there's still the artifacts of 6 fingers and can't spell and little things here and there, and it's like we can't really just let it be its own thing, you know. You still have to moderate it in a sense, you know. It can't be, you know, like it's still in a toddler phase where it's like kind of just being like, oh, I can spell, right? I spell good. Phase of AI where it's like, oh, good, you're trying. Until it becomes sentient enough to actually realize that, hey, I made a mistake in this, didn't I? That's obviously a little bit too far into the tipping point of more than uncanny valley. That's when it becomes dangerous, where it's like, you know, more than just, at this point, it's just a clippy. If you remember that from old Windows, whereas I had a little assistant and be like, hey, I think you made a mistake spelling this word. Would you like me to fix it? Kind of thing. Whether or not it can actually do things. Because we keep giving it creative stuff, but whether or not it's actually applicational for... We only give it like creative stuff and it seems to be just coding and website stuff. Not really like practical per se stuff of like, I don't know. It's so broad that's like, I get all the ads on YouTube that are like, will AI, you know, be able to take your job? Short answer, yes. And it's like, what? At this point, I wouldn't say that. It could definitely make good results, but that's just as good as we give the information to it. It's like giving it enough database. If you give it enough database stuff, it'll eventually make something okay. But at this point, it's like I wouldn't trust it to like. Wouldn't say if I was going to in a dangerous situation where I would be unalived, and I had to predict whether or not the AI picture will turn out good or bad, I would be very upset. You know, kind of Russian roulette of like, will this picture turn out okay? And you say generate, and it's like, do I trust my life on that? And it's like, not today. You know what I mean? So I'm still skeptical. There's still stuff that's like, you got so close. Like, man, you did so well with this picture, image, whatever. But it's like, now I gotta go in and human interference and say like, oh, you didn't do this right. Oh, I gotta in-mask this and like spell check it, grammar check it. There's one thing where someone was like comparing like whether or not they would use AI for adding code. And it's like, as a quick band-aid or just like create something quick, it's like, yeah, that'll work. But as soon as it's like, well, I have a big project and I want to integrate the same AI thing into it, it's like, I could have just made it, or I had to spend like 3 hours or way longer actually recontextualizing it and actually making it so it works. So it's like, it just doesn't make any sense at this point to use it. Not to say it's not good in some cases, but on the most part, it's like I still don't think it's quite at the level to be like, oh, let's just use it because it is good and accurate and can accurately make something good, you know. So that's what I mean, yeah. Exactly. Oh, there's stuff that's like, oh, let's have it do surgery, and it's like, do I trust current AI to do surgery? Maybe if I saw someone else be able to, you know, with a test result and be like, oh, look, it worked, you know. But for me to be the patient 0, it'd be like, no. Yeah. Yeah. That is something, I think. Or they did, like, tests, and it's like, oh, this robot can do 3,000 times more surgeries than a human. And it's like, do I want fast surgeries? Yeah, so I think I read that, so. Yeah. Walking, talking robots. Okay, well, we can really do anything. There's that, yeah. It seems that we have a divide between those kind of robots that are supposed to be the conversationally or the what would be a maid type service, and then we got on the other side of the fence is all the AI stuff of what we're used to with all the image and text stuff, and it's like, why haven't they really merged yet? You would think that'd be the first thing it would do is put ChatGPT into a walking, talking robot. I think there's like one YouTube short I saw where there's like this little tiny, looks like 3 butter sticks stapled together. It's got a funny personality. And if we make a life-size version of that, you know, yeah. Maybe this is hardware. Okay. In painting. Yeah, exactly. Was I saying like in masking? That's what I meant, was in painting. But that's what I mean, like with in painting you still have to be like, if we can have AI in paint itself, that's when I'd be like, okay, now it knows what it's doing. You know what I mean? To have a second robot be like, look at an AI image and say, hey, in-paint robot, what do you think's wrong with this image? And be like, beep boop, it has 6 fingers, and then fixes it, then that'd be like, ooh. But at this point, I think currently you have to do that manually and say like, hey, this hand is wrong. I will circle around it, mask it, and manually do prompting and iterations until it gets it correct, or the way that you personally as a human would want it. So that's what the next step for me to have AI in painting would be much more impressive, I guess, rather than it just spitting out and be like, oh, I just did all your tags, here you go. Is this what you wanted? You gave me like 10 tags, but I did about 8. I hope that suffices. That's somewhat what you wanted, right? And it's like, you missed the big part, man. Man, I wanted that part to work. And it's like, oh, I'd skip that part because I didn't want to do it, or it's too much. And it's like, yeah. Yeah. You see fan art of Starlight, Dreamer, what's her name? I keep forgetting her name. Starlight Breeze, that's right. Yeah, she's moons and wind, I guess. What's the old? Let's see. There was what is it? The Pillars of Harmony. Pillars of Harmony characters. That just give me everyone. Miss Main. It basically made Miss Main with extra steps. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I get it together. But I guess it made it a Pegasus, so that's neat. I guess I gave it a dirty shot, but yeah. Yeah, I had to create the key mark. It just said like gave 3 weird things. Like probably, yeah, what's it? Yeah, I'll go back and like fix things up and make this a real video or something. I don't know. We'll see. But definitely not this second to clean it up. So we'll do that later. Probably do it off stream anyway. But yeah. we'll wrap it up now. I said I would end at about... Actually, about this time, so I should probably have somewhere to be, so I actually have to wrap this up. So, hope this was a fun conversation. I'll read your last stuff, and then I'll cut it off from here. So, let's see. I'll fix the cutie mark, and then... those are fixed. Fixed after training for the most part. Okay. But you have a fluid state of your current... Then I was thinking of... Oh. I know you have to inject, like, LoRa's, L-O-R-A. Like, you get a benchmark that has, like, a whole bunch of stuff. I don't even know what it even is. It's probably just all the instructions of, like, there's, like, anime, LoRa's, photorealistic LoRa, benchmarks, rather. So you get, like, full benchmarks of, like, anything related to a macro kind of style. It can even do, like, multiple styles. So it's, like, I'm not even sure what it even is. It's kind of just weird specific instructions, and then you get a huge benchmark, and then you add a LoRa, just like it's kind of like a plugin to say, hey, I like this character, can you add this character in, please? I know your benchmark didn't quite have it in. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. It's like, I think the benchmark has like certain reference pictures so it can do certain characters, but if you want like another specific character, then you have to inject a LoRa plugin into it. Into the benchmark, and then it's like, oh, okay, I sort of understand. But then it's very specific, and then the specific Stable Diffusion version you're using, or even the type of benchmark you're using. So it gets really complicated. Of like, you just hope that there's a website of a whole bunch of LoRa's and stuff, and you just hope that that specific LoRa will work. And if it doesn't, then it's like, oh, yeah. So there's a fixed model on top of other fixed models. I can see that if this Stable Diffusion was an AI fluid thing that can, if you search for something that it doesn't have, it can search a wider amount of information and then inject it into it. I can see something like that being obviously a lot more processing work than it already is doing, but then that can help with the character or whatever concept, like Kronos, and something in there. Yeah. But yeah, at the end of the day, this is just like the thumbnail, zeros and ones, trying to figure things out. We made Sparks of Electricity try and have some sense of personality, and we're just maybe banging it on a little too hard, you know. It's like, come on. It's like kicking a rock or something, like, come on, do something. So yeah. At the end of the day, it's just a program of, it's just a big code, just a big code that has a lot of pictures in website stuff, and it's trying its hardest. But yeah, just gets a little goofy sometimes, just like us. So, but yeah, I do gotta go. So, thank you guys. No, I didn't go to Toaster Time, but that was basically Toaster Time was what this was. I didn't get to see the picture in full screen, so that kind of worked out anyway. But yeah, thank you guys. I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow will be maybe the finale, hopefully, of Princess Peach Showtime. So I'll be playing Princess Peach Showtime with my mom, and then we might actually finish the game tomorrow. So hope to see you then. We'll start again at, I guess I can show it just to see, go to system just for this to see the times here, so you can see what times we would start. So Saturday starting at 12 p.m. PST, and then Sunday we start at 10 a.m. PST. So figure that out as you will. And then, yeah, okay. Thank you guys, and yep, see you tomorrow at 10 p.m. PST / 1 p.m. PST, or whatever it is for you. Alright. Thank you. Alright, bye. Gotta find mud again. Okay. Thank you. Alright, see ya.